I'm just checking out how I look. It's almost 6 o'clock, and let me explain to you what happened to me today. Little got me, I don't know. Yesterday, a young girl came to me, about age 45 years old. Sweet young girl, sweet, very sweet. And she was crying. She was bawling. She was beside herself. And I asked her what's going on. She says, I need a lot of help. I said, I don't know. Can I help you or not? I don't know. She said, I went to the doctors, and he said I had breast cancer. And that's almost like a death sentence in itself. And he said, well, there's a lot we could do. Surgery. Cut it out immediately. I think it's called lumpectomy. Cut it out immediately. Or in addition to that, we're going to give you something called chemotherapy. And chemotherapy is really the #1 drug of choice by most hospitals, most doctors for treating chemotherapy. Now I said to her, chemotherapy, why don't you go to page 68 of the book called Cancer Answer by John Carter and read what they're going to give to you before you make a decision. Okay, now I have this young assistant who I was going to read to you what's in chemotherapy. Go ahead, young lady.
So, mustard gas, dichloryl diethyl sulfide, is highly toxic war gas which causes conjunctivitis and blindness. Its vapor is extremely poisonous and can be absorbed through the skin. Mustard gas is also used medicinally to treat cancer, but it causes cancer of the bronchi in industry workers exposed to it, and causes cancer of the lungs, larynx, trachea, and bronchi in cancer patients.
So whenever you get chemotherapy, really pay attention to how they treat you. #1, everyone wears lead gloves. You know why? Can't get near them. #2, is a room surrounded by lead shields because they can't leave the room. The doctors wear lead all over them so it can't touch. Keep in mind, this is how they're going to treat you. They're going to inject that into your body and says hopefully the chemotherapy will destroy the cancer. And unfortunately, it destroys everything else. Chemotherapy, that was her choice. Surgery or lumpectomy. She came 43 years old and she was super upset. So what I told her, in my humble opinion as a dishwasher, with no medical degree, none. In fact, I was raised in a ghetto. You know what that means? I was a ghetto boy. A ghetto boy who was a ghetto thoughts. Ghetto thoughts means you got hurt, you took care of yourself. You got hurt, you took care of yourself. That's my philosophy. The body doesn't make mistakes. So I said to her, in my opinion, this is what breast cancer is. Everything's based on love. You feel the love your body has for you. You have 75 trillion cells. Every cell has 24,000 life units. You have 380 trillion viruses, 60 billion bacteria. They never, ever make a mistake. Ever. Ever. She said, well, I eat pretty good. I said, if you eat pretty good, then you can tell me what you eat on a normal basis. She was a vegan, which is top of the line. But on the other side of it, she had one thing she ate a lot of. Can anybody guess what that is? Can anybody guess what she ate a lot of? I told her page 74 in this book, Avoiding Degenerative Disease by Don Bennett. It talks about soy. Soy is used a lot by vegans as a substitute for meat. Now, this young assistant I have here will read some of the problems caused by. You want me to read a little bit of the soy?
Yeah, it says the soybean industry. When public awareness of the health damaging effects of the animal-based diet began to rise, the significant numbers of people began joining the ranks of those who abstained from eating animals for moral and ethical reasons. The food industry saw an opportunity. Provide foods that mimic the animal-based fare.
Mimic.
Yeah.
Like soy.
Yeah. And that society was accustomed to eating, but manufacture them from a plant-based source. The soybean industry was already in place to do just that. For decades, it has provided soy-based feed for livestock. Why feed soy to animals? It messed with their thyroid, causing them to grow bigger.
Oh, thyroid, are you serious?
And when they
A lot of women have thyroid issues. Soy is a major factor. It's also a major factor in seizures. Seizures has, from my experience, people eat a lot of soy that directly related to seizures because it creates a kidney overload. What are some other diseases? Just name some diseases. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it says hundreds of studies have been linked to soy proteins and derivatives to heart disease, cancer,
Heart
especially
disease.
of the
I'll
breast,
read it back. Heart disease.
especially of the cancer, especially of the breast.
Especially on the breast. Are you serious? Are you serious? That means this girl who became a vegan because she wanted to be more ethical began eating soy and she developed breast cancer at age 43.
Allergies and reduced immunity,
Yeah, allergies and reduced immunity.
thyroid dysfunction,
Thyroid dysfunction.
malnutrition and digestive
Malnutrition,
problems,
digestive problems.
nutrient deficiencies.
And which means also a gut issue because it lays in the system. Anyway, I just want to say what I told her.
Yeah, reproductive
We
disorders.
said it, it's induration. She was given diagnosis of breast cancer, which is really, really bad. And I gave her a diagnosis of induration. Where's induration? You want to read induration?
Characterized
One
by
second, one second before I start. Induration is based on love. Every disease, and I can't overemphasize, is based on love. The body does not make mistakes. So when you're putting food into your system, like soy, for a vegan, meat as a meat eater, your body goes on full-scale military alert in order to neutralize it. If it cannot neutralize it, then has to isolate it. Isolate it means that urine from the meat, the soy products, the body has to neutralize. And the way it neutralizes it essentially puts it in a place where the body can at least store it for a while. For women, it's a prostrate. For women, it's a breast cancer. For men, it's a prostrate. I think I got that right. I get that right. Induration, remember that word. Induration is not breast cancer. It is body love for you. It can be effective in the brain area. It's called brain love. Kidney is called kidney love. Prostate is called prostate love. Stomach is called stomach love. Back love. Anal love. Boom, boom. I don't care what it is. Love. Because the body is on overload, and most doctor did not even ask her once, what did she eat? Not once. Doctor did not ask her, what did she to create what did you create? Good, induration, good.
characterized by a hardening and filling in of empty space created by the destroyed tissue.
Destroyed by destroyed tissue, because the body's being destroyed by what you eat.
With fibrous elements known as scarring and encapsulation.
Listen to that one word. One word is encapsulation. Encapsulation means the body loves you so much, it takes this acid waste, encapsulates, it doesn't get in your bloodstream, because the alkalinity of the blood has to be 7.4 at all times. Because at 7.35, you die. So it's that imperative that every cell in the body understands that. It is working feverishly to isolate that which will harm it. That's the way it is. It is working feverishly to act what will destroy it. And this young lady, at 43 years old, was told that if she didn't get chemotherapy, she'd die. If she didn't get her tumor removed, she'd die. She's told, literally, they're scheduled for an operation this week. 2 days after they diagnosed on Thursday, Monday said, let's schedule you for an operation. What the heck? It was a scare tactic. 43 years old. Scare tactic. Guess what I told her to do? This is my opinion. And now my opinion, she listened, not listens. And so it has to make sense to you. If you want to go medically, absolutely. If you want to go bananas, absolutely. Why bananas? Why not bananas? In my book, let me get my book for a second. Got my book. My book is actually an ebook also. It's part of the ebook bundle. With 50 other authors. We're going to do like ebooks for, I don't know, for next month, $50 for all 60 books or something like that. Basically, it says the body wants to be in a loving, caring state. We're designed to eat love. In order for the body to accept any food, it has to meet 6 requirements. If it doesn't meet these 6 requirements, it's not a food. Glucose, protein, vitamins, minerals, fatty acids, and water. Banana has all 6. It also has nutrient-dense calories with no energy on digestion. My friends, this is my opinion. So you're given a body of nutrient-dense food, no energy on digestion. That takes 30 minutes to process versus 100 hours for meat products, maybe 50, 70 hours for soy products. It's acid waste. Produce is alkalinity in nature. Design. We're designed to eat alkaline. We're designed to thrive. We're designed to, if anything does go wrong, the body knows how to protect itself, and that's misunderstood. Totally misunderstood that the tumor is based on love of ourselves, where the body is under full-scale military attack to isolate that's which will harm it. Anyway, bananas are the key. I'm really into this banana thing. I think that's the key for pretty much every ailment out there. I don't know what else I'm going to say. I just got me really upset. There's actually 2 ladies this month. Both 3, maybe 2 or 3. Both all diagnosed with breast cancer, all looking for an option. And the only thing I could do is just share information where it makes sense to them. They have to do it themselves. Take charge of your life or give your power away. Take charge of your life or give your power away. Choice is yours. Bye.